In 2019, something broke the anime industry. A story about a boy selling charcoal in, 1920s Japan. It didn't just become popular. It dethroned One Piece's 11-year streak as the best-selling manga in Japan. Grossed over $500 million at the global box office with a single movie during a pandemic, and became a multi-billion-dollar pop culture juggernaut. Critics and anime fans were baffled. The plot is basic, they argued. It's just a generic shonen tropes with pretty animation, they said. Yet dozens of other manga with subverted tropes, complex magic systems, and dark fantasy worlds get adapted every year, and most of them vanish from public memory within 6 months. So why did Demon Slayer shift the global records while its competitors struggled to stay relevant? Today we're looking into why Demon Slayer succeeded and where other animes failed. I'm your host, Anime 101. Like, share, subscribe, you like YouTube stuff, and let's get into it right now. You cannot discuss Demon Slayer's explosion without addressing Studio Ufotable. But how is Ufotable adapted the material, making the difference? Before the anime premiered, Demon Slayer's manga was doing respectable numbers, but it was nowhere near a flagship title. It was on the verge of being an average Shonen Jump mid-tier performer. Then came 2019, episode 19, season 1. The animation quality that changed the industry forever. Ufotable didn't just draw 2D frames, they were blending hand-drawn character art with dynamic 3D camera rigs, creating cinema-grade special movement. In many modern anime, complex fights are often a chaotic mess of particle effects. Ufotable used distinct visual styles for breathing styles, for fights, for demon arts, so every sword swing was instantly relatable and readable. Episode 19 wasn't just a climax. It was engineered for word-of-mouth social sharing. It trended globally on Twitter overnight, creating an unprecedented wave of, fearing of missing out. Plenty of studios produced great animation, but Ufotable treated a weekly anime with the budget, complex lighting, and soundtracks reserved for a high-budget feature film. They elevated the simple panel layouts into a visual spectacle that forced casual viewers to pay attention, basically the Fate effect, while animation got people in the door. It's a story structure that kept tens of millions of non-anime fans watching. In recent years, modern battle shonen has trended towards high complexity. Shows like JJK, Hunter x Hunter, and obviously Chainsaw Man featured dense, rule-heavy power systems where characters explain domain expansions, devil abilities, cursed energy, and other things for minutes at a time. Demon Slayer went in the exact opposite direction. Its system and its simplicity. Modern shonen is like, dozens of conditions, sub-rules, and tactile explanations for complex magic systems. While Demon Slayer basically said, sword meets neck, breathe deeply to hit harder. Then there's, anti-heroes driven by dark urges or apathy. Then Tanjiro's, unapologetically pathetic, kind, and driven by family. Then there's, political betrayals, complex lore hints, and insane histories for, modern shonen. Meanwhile, Demon Slayer was, save Nezuko, defeat Muzan, and cure the demon curse. Demon Slayer eliminated all barriers to entry. A 70-year-old grandparent in Japan and a 7-year-old child and a casual moviegoer in North America can all watch Demon Slayer and understand the stakes within the first 5 minutes. Now, most action series treat low-level villains as disposable video game fodder for the hero to, level up. However, Demon Slayer treats every demon as a human tragedy. Tanjiro Kamado is not an anti-hero. He doesn't just kill out of hatred, he kills out of mercy. To bring peace to those he killed. Just basically, he knows what he's doing. The narrative structure creates a powerful emotional rhythm. The Demon Slayer The demon presents a terrifying, grotesque physical challenge. Tanjiro the Hush defeat the demon through sheer willpower and tactical mastery, and then humanity kicks in at the end. In their dying seconds, as their body turns to ash, we see the human's backstory. Poverty, illness, rejection, or abuse. This flips the narrative. The real enemy isn't the individual demon, it's the tragedy of a demon suffering that Muzan exploited. Tanjiro isn't just a demon slayer, he's an individual who carries the grief of both the victims and his enemies at the same time. You can have great animation and a clean story, but if your distribution strategy is bad, your show dies. Demon Slayer's producers at Aniplex played the market like grandmasters. Historically, anime movies were non-canon side stories. You could skip them and not miss anything in the TV show. Demon Slayer destroyed this model with the Mugen Train arc. Instead of making a filler movie, they adapted a critical, highly emotional canon arc that directly into a theatrical release. By putting Rengoku's story on the big screen, this created a communal theatrical experience that felt like a major cultural event. The movie forced non-fans to binge season 1 to understand the film, while moviegoers flooded back to TV streaming platforms afterwards, creating an infinite hype loop. They turned the anime franchise into a mandatory theatrical event. Watching Demon Slayer stopped being just a hobby, became a cultural obligation. If you wanted to participate in pop culture conversations, you had to be there. Demon Slayer just didn't succeed because it reinvented the wheel. It succeeded because it polished the wheel until it shone like a diamond. In an era where entertainment often prioritizes subverting expectations at the same expense of core emotional satisfaction, Demon Slayer chose absolute sincerity. Gave us some classic moral code, breathtaking visuals, brilliant distribution system, and a story about a family that anyone on Earth can feel in their chest. But that's it for me, your host, Anime 101. Leave in the comments section down below what you guys think made Demon Slayer so popular and how other animes failed in that remark. Let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe, do all the good YouTube stuff. Signing out. See you guys next time.